And welcome to the Dawg Chug. We got Roger, we got Ed, we have King Eddie over here. It's going to be a great show because Cleveland fucking sucks.
Man.
How's everyone doing? Did you guys process that Steelers loss okay? Eddie, you all right, man?
Yeah, I actually watched it with a bunch of Steeler fans, and it actually wasn't as bad as that sounds. They actually didn't rag on me too much. I actually saved the day because we had to use my cable subscription on the TV because the guy's thing messed up or whatever. So I saved the day just to watch a shitty football game. So
has it gotten to the point where they just feel sorry for us instead of it being a rivalry?
A little bit, yeah. Of course, there's still some shit talking, of course, as there should be. And I didn't get to do much of that on Sunday, so that was cool. Except it wasn't. But yeah, it's more like, oh, you're a Browns fan. Well, no shit, I'm a Brown. Like, yeah, we're the factory of sadness. The clowns now, like, just it is what it is.
It is what it is.
No. Well, Andy, I live next to a Steelers fan, married to a Browns fan, and a Steelers fan who happens to be the husband in the situation. I hear him screaming and yelling during the game. I'm like, what the hell's going on? He was getting mad at some of the calls. I'm like, you're lucky that, like, you know, some of the calls didn't go your way. Otherwise, it would have been even a bigger blowout. And I don't know what you're mad about. I said, and I will say one thing, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if you've looked at him, but he looks like a movie star playing, an old movie star, by the way, playing quarterback. He looks like a weirdo playing quarterback. And I'll say one thing. Yeah, they may win with Aaron Rodgers, but man, I'm glad we don't have him in Cleveland because we got enough weirdo quarterbacks, and I'm glad we don't have that one.
All right. You're good.
I'd rather have him than the other one.
The losing quarterback that we have, you wouldn't want a guy that can actually
win.
Well, he wouldn't win in Cleveland. Let's be real. He's not Superman.
I mean, he won some games with the Jets, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd much rather have Aaron Rodgers right now than any of the quarterbacks on our roster or of the other four that are on our roster that we pay.
Yeah, I'd take Chad Powers. Just a program note out there. If you haven't watched, there's a new series, Chad Powers on ESPN, Hulu, or whatever it is, but they got like 4 episodes, and it's kind of off of that Eli Manning kind of spiel that they had, but he goes back and is quarterback, and it's a great show on Hulu. Check it out. Chad Powers, great show.
All right. Thank you for that recommendation. And we're getting into some football talk. So let's slow it down. Let's get silly. Let's get fun. Ed, I'm going to turn to you.
All right. This is Ed Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like the Browns are feeling 22. That's right. Once again, I'm using a Taylor Swift reference, as the Browns now have lost 22 straight regular season games in Pittsburgh. The life of a bad football team. Kevin Stefanski says he will continue to call plays, and his wife announced that she will continue to peg him after losses while he screams, "I need to be better." And finally, the Haslam's paid $100 million to leave the mistake on the lake so they can go to Brook Park, while Art Modell got paid $50 million to leave Cleveland to go to Baltimore. Modell proved that the art of the deal trumps Tennessee volunteer gimmies. And this is Ed Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news.
Wow, well done.
Wow, well done, Ed.
Isn't that crazy that they had to pay all this money just so Cleveland would leave them alone? What a great city we have.
Yeah.
How much was Cleveland wasting in legal fees? I'm just wondering.
Way more than $100 million, I would have to imagine. But who knows?
Hey, I got to jump in. Can I jump in?
Yeah. Jump in, Rogers. The show is yours.
All right. I know we got a big show tonight, but listen, man, this weekend, you talk about the Browns game, and I'm watching on the TV, whatever, man, and we got to leave, and my son had a baseball game at 4:00. So I'm driving to Stowe. I get in the car, and in the past, I'd get in the car, and you turn on the radio, and I knew, Jimmy D and Deacon and, maybe a little bit of cigar. But, man, I get in the car and start driving, and wasn't even like I was listening to a Browns game. On top of me really not being interested in to begin with because of how bad they are, it's like, I don't know, man. It was just like I was listening to some random game with 2 random people. You know what I mean? Jimmy D was I don't listen to it on the radio is what I'm saying. So when I did get in the car, I was just like, wow, this is, and that just made it worse. It just made it worse for me.
All right.
I had
You're
a
saying
good
all
weekend,
aspects
though.
suck. Is that's what he's saying?
Right. And you know what though? It can't beat my Saturday. I got to tell you about my Saturday because
Oh, here we go.
I'm Saturday. We went Cuyahoga Falls last game of the season. We play Streetsboro Rockets, and we play Coach Ken Carmen's 5th and 6th grade Streetsboro Rockets, and they beat us 12-6. And then the JV, my Chooches team, won 21-0. But after the game, I went up. I was like, Coach Carmen. The teams were shaking hands, and he was walking back, and I'm on the sideline. And I went up, and I started talking to him. I said, Roger First in Cuyahoga Falls. He's just like you'd expect he was, man, on the radio. He's just like, he's a good dude. You ever meet Ken Carmen?
No.
Nope.
Are you there?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Can't say that we have.
All right. All right.
But
It
you're
was
You're going to get him on the show, though. I hear he's going to become.
I didn't want to put. That's what I'm leading up to. That's what I'm telling you guys. I said I'm shaking hands. We're talking. We're BSing. Like dads. And I was like, hey. He's like, man, I'll catch you. I'll see you. And I was like, all right, man. I said, I'll send you an email. Maybe you can come visit us. He's like, send me an email. And he walked away.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come on.
I think that's what he said as he's walking away. I don't know. It was like a lot of people. So I'm gonna send the email at some point, and then see if you come out.
All right. Well, there's a 5% chance we're gonna have Ken Carmen, the one and only, on the Dawg Chug. That'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Ken,
Roger,
love
if you get Ken Carmen on your show, I think he can help you with your beer sponsorship you're looking for.
Yeah.
I think he can point you in the right direction.
That's a good point. Does he still mad at you when you guys got into that vicious fight a couple months ago?
because we made up, and because I told him, said something. I said, I never called you a fanboy. I used you in the plural, but it was on your post, so you took it as me saying you in the singular. He said, I get it now, because I was arguing with people. So we patched that up a while ago.
You argue with people? You argue with people, Roger?
I haven't been doing it lately. You haven't seen me getting angry lately, have you? No.
Well, let's see what happens in the show. Mike Crutchfield asks, did you watch the Michigan game on Saturday?
You know what? I fell asleep, Crush. I fell asleep watching it. It was a late game, and it was a long day Saturday. I met Ken Carmen, for God's sakes. And that'll take the wind out of you. And by the time the game come on, I was sitting in my chair, and I was all like a light. So I didn't get to see it. Go ahead, Rob. It's a young team. Coach Moore, I want him out of there. You know what I want is Baltimore to fire John Harbaugh, and then we're going to be in business. John Harbaugh is going to go back home to Michigan and win some more natties. So, hey, listen, a natty's got a 10-year shelf life. The Buckeyes won one 10 years. It took 10 years to win another, and they rode that bitch all 10 of those years. That's what Michigan plans on doing, Crutch.
Hey, Roger, who's the best college team in the country right now?
Who's the best college team in Michigan?
That's incorrect. Based on the evidence, it suggests
Ohio State, it's like they've been in like 1, 2, 3 forever. So, it's no surprise. It's no big, breaking news. I'm not going to put sirens on the top of the post.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
Hey, Andy. So we all know they lost to the USC Trojans. So I told Roger in the chat that it was the Trojans asked fuck the Wolverines bareback condomless, because that's what Trojans do.
Wow. It's good.
Roger, could be worse. You could be a Penn State fan.
I had a big bet on USC this weekend, so that was a no sweat bet. That was fun. So, Roger, I commend your Wolverines. They did a great job.
You know what? They paid this young kid money. They got to keep paying him money, but he's young. So,
all right, they got a young team. Ohio State also has a pretty young team.
Right.
But also pretty good. So
one's over here and one's way down here. You have to pan the camera down. Anyway, why don't we move it along to top 10?
That's right. Well, in the spirit of Halloween, this is obviously October, so I'm going with the Top 10 scariest things in Cleveland sports. Top 10 scariest things in Cleveland sports. Number 10, the Guardians batting average. Number 9, Austin Hedges re-signing is going to be Cleveland's biggest offseason splash. Welcome back, Austin Hedges.
Ouch.
Number 8, Jerry Jeudy trying to catch a pass.
Yeah, it's not good.
Number 7, Kyle Manzardo playing first base. Yikes.
Okay.
Number 6,
Easy.
maybe it's the fact that fans on Cleveland X make rant videos longer than 8 minutes from their car. No names, please, Nick Carnes. It was actually 8 minutes and 19 seconds.
He was succinct, though.
He was. He did a good job. Shout out Nick Carnes. Number 5, the Cavs are the favorites to win the East. Number 4, Deshaun Watson rehab videos. Number 3, flying green dildos. The WNBA is coming to Cleveland.
Nice.
Number 2, Jose Ramirez doing an interview in English. And the number 1 scariest thing in Cleveland sports is Kevin Stefanski's offensively bad offense. And that's tonight's top 10.
Wow. Well done, Ed. Those are some terrifying things for a spooky Halloween.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's only one thing to add to that, Ed.
Yeah.
I gotta do better. So
yeah. Well, that was break Ed news when he's getting pegged by his wife.
I don't want that one. I just had to add that for my personal spice to the show. I laughed at that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Pegging and dildos. What a night on the Dawg Chug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Andy sets the tone with that one, and I tried to ride with that one. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Nice. You saw that.
I think we have made pegging jokes about Kevin Stefanski in the past, so you are correct on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what we do.
All right, Roger. I think you wanted to. You wanted us to turn the mic to you.
Yeah.
A little Dawg Chug update. Is that correct?
We do. We got a couple Dawg Chug updates and a special thing tonight. So, and I'm a little thrown because I wrote an angry piece about I was raging, man. It was about Patreons and all that, but I'm going to move on, and I got 2 good ones here, and then we got a guest commentary. So here we go. Dawg Chug update. In college football news, North Carolina Tar Heels offensive coordinator Freddie Kitchens and the entire staff at North Carolina University may be in jeopardy of losing their jobs as rumors swirl about head coach Bill Belichick negotiating a contract buyout, leaving nothing stable with Carolina football. Dawg Chug update. Investigative reporters have discovered there may be a payday waiting for Coach Kitchens when he leaves Chapel Hill. Kitchens has been approached about a tell-all book covering his time in Cleveland and the dysfunction he witnessed inside the franchise. The book is said to cover his thoughts on how things got so bad and escalated to the point it is today. Rumor has it, the working title of the hope-to-be bestseller is Jimmy Haslam Started It. And now, here's a short story about Browns rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel. And all the chaos that is a rookie quarterback life for a losing franchise, Dylan finds solace in staying in touch with his family and being close to loved ones. His mom is his biggest supporter and roots him on in every step of the way. When asked for some insight to her son's psyche and mental makeup, she gusses about his dedication and inner drive. She was asked who it is that Dylan looks up to. Without missing a beat, she said, he has to look up to everybody. And now, Dawg Chug update. This is the first time ever. This is a live commentary. It's a live, no tape recording. It's a new Dawg Chug correspondent. So I haven't met him. Ed, I haven't met him. I haven't seen him around. Ed, have you met him?
No, I've not met him. Oh, we got to send him the link or something, don't we, Roger?
I said you got to send him a link. I haven't met him. I heard he's fantastic, though. He's full of energy, so I can't wait to meet him. So go ahead and try to send him the link.
We'll send him the link here, and So obviously this is Dawg Chug. This is technical. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting that link sent out to him right now as we speak. This is good stuff. I spoke to Ross earlier today, former producer. So shout out to Ross. Had a good conversation.
What a guy.
Get him on the show sometime coming up soon. So it was good to talk to him. But we miss you, Ross, because things like this, and we try to get things. By the way,
thanks for taking Roger off the feed. He's insufferable today. Good Lord.
Well, I think we got the link up. So here we go.
Dawg Chug, Credible Hulk. Clickbait, man, Credible Hulk. angry. Brad Steinbrook. Steinbrook make Hulk angry. Steinbrook right piece. Watson clickbait. Puts it in the Patreon behind the paywall. Hulk paid $10 for clickbait. Steinbrook, stop. Hulk won't pay cash for clickbait cash. Hulk want his money back. I'll find you, tiny arms. Hulk wants his $10. Ah! That's incredible Hulk for Dawg Chug reporting live. Niagara Falls. Dawg Chug.
Oh man.
Wow. What do you wow, that was incredible, Andy. That was incredible right there.
You cut Hulk off right when he was about to do his chug.
He was losing his hands at the time, I think. He was losing his hands. there was, yeah.
By the way, Hulk's basement looks very familiar. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. We'll have to.
Oh,
hey,
Roger back.
What happened? I blacked out. What happened? Everything was kind of banged around down here. What happened? I missed it.
The show got incredible. It was actually, you know what? Honestly, like to Andy's point, I think that was probably the highlight of the show so far.
I gotta say, since the Avengers movie where they got Thanos, that had to be the best Marvel I've seen. It's got to be what?
I missed it all. I missed all of it. I'm gonna have to watch it, I guess. I kind of blacked out.
So you have to watch the tape.
Hulk, please. Yes, I agree.
Oh, really? Was he that good, huh? Is that good, Crutch? I missed it.
Yeah, that Steinbrook, it seems like you're paying money. I don't know really what you're paying for.
Nothing.
I mean, good for him. Good for him for getting 5 people to give him the bag.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Man.
There's a lot more I would say about stuff like that, but we don't have time for that tonight.
You know who's gonna love that bit? Jacob. He's gonna love it.
Yeah, I'll say one thing about Steinbrook. He's not the only one that pushes that Patreon bullshit. So let's be real here.
But no, he just says just shit that without saying shit, and it just.
Yeah.
I
just
roll my eyes. Like,
the Watson stuff is what pushes me over the edge.
Well, speaking of,
we are trying to build an audience, and then we're gonna fuck you with making you pay for it. But you have to do the work before you start, charging people. Well, I think it's a flawed business plan, really.
Yeah.
Good for him though.
Yeah. Well, speaking of talking shit and everything, we do have a special guest. I promised him last week if the Steelers beat the Browns, which there really wasn't much. We knew he was coming back on this week, but let's welcome him back to the show. Friend of show, Pittsburgh's own. I don't know if they want to claim him, but AJ, welcome back to the Dawg Chug. I told you last week you're going to be on because let's be real, the Browns had no chance in Pittsburgh, and here you are. So welcome back, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you nerds done discussing Marvel Universe? That was the most boring last 5 minutes of my life. So how's everybody going? Andy, listen, I missed you so much. I'm here for you specifically. So do I need a more of a segue or Ed, since you run the show?
You know what? I think we have it. I did a little bit of producing, and I think it's time for AJ's top 10.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. All right. Andy, this is a roast. This is because I love you. And this is because you have missed the last 2 times that I had been on this show. And I feel like you're avoiding me. So as much as everybody else has held their ribbons, it's now your time. Top 10 reasons why Andy is the go to the Dawg Chug. Started with number 1.
Let's do it. Are you supposed to go from 10 and go down to 1?
Yeah.
No, it's 1 to 10 because this is Cleveland. All right, ready? Dylan Gabriel and Andy have a lot in common. Both are of average looks, kind of short, and talk a big game. And both seem to get absolutely manhandled by large men from Pittsburgh.
Nice. Good one.
2, I cannot imagine a dog.
1, by the way, but okay.
2, 9, whatever. I could not imagine a Dawg Chug without Andy. Oh, wait. The last 2 I was on, he was not here. This kind of reminds me of this whole Ross situation. 3, Andy. Since you have been gone and replaced by all these bougie Browns girls or whatever they are called, I have now changed my stance on the game Fuck, Marry, Kill that we played a few weeks ago. We'll update that later, by the way.
Fair enough.
Do you do any Marvel characters?
4, do not be mad at Ed for oversleeping for a 9:30 show last week at a 9:30 p.m. show last week. It takes a lot of energy to be that adorable, and I will not tolerate you beating him any further.
All right.
Number 5, has anyone checked on Roger during your absence? I love him, and I know you are hard. I know how hard it is to mentor a Down syndrome adult, and I know that he may be emotionally available to you right now.
Andy's going to get some heck for that one from somebody. So
6, years ago when I asked Andy why he plays poker instead of roulette, he looked at me, took off his glasses, and said, "I don't ever bet on black," and then just walked away.
Okay.
Number 7, Andy was actually reprogrammed his AI Chugbot to fall in love with him. Now it only speaks to him in a deep female voice that routinely refers to him as Queen the Joko.
Good one.
In 1992, Bernie Kosar threw one of his amazing sidearm passes, but Andy did not notice due to his head constantly being sideways at the time.
Nice.
Funny that the only other famous Andys I can recall are Andy Warhol and Andy Cohen. They too happen to be deeply flawed gay men who love to drink Dirty Shirley. And number 1 or number 10, the Cleveland Browns have spent way too much money on Deshaun Watson. We all know this and all knew this. And just like that hideous Tesla that Andy purchased, there is literally no resale value left. Cut your losses and buy a Dylan Gabriel, a.k.a. Prius at this time.
Wow.
All laughs aside, Andy, you're the best. It's been a while since I've seen you. I love you more than your wife, which is just a little bit. Please do not beat Ed and Roger tonight for this terrible goddamn segment for your show tonight.
Wow, well, that was awesome. Well done, AJ. He pointed out that Roger has Down syndrome, but at least Roger can read.
That's true. That's true.
Wow.
I normally don't write my stuff down. I tried to be like all like. I tried to be like Ed tonight. I tried to take a page out of his.
You nailed it. You were tight as. That was great. Well done,
Jake. Good job. I think.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh.
Well, you know what? I appreciate the work you put in, AJ. You know what? You came up with a bit. Did it hit? Probably not.
No,
but
good job.
You
did a good job.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
You don't have big giant fists, but you did a good job.
Oh my God! Wait, you were Hulk the whole time?
Damn.
Hey, so Crutch said that he'd pay for a Dawg Chug Uncensored Patreon. We got 1 subscriber. Let's do it.
Oh man, I'm in.
Dawg Chug it's not uncensored.
Yeah, it's uncensored. You get more stuff. You get to hear like what we eat for breakfast and all our news.
Oh, yeah.
AJ, will you be joining in as well? It's only $15 a week.
Hey,
a week?
You get
a week.
No, I'm good.
You get a top 20 instead of a top 10. I hear.
Yeah, no, I can't even barely read a top 10. I
You
can't
get
do
to
a
hear
top
the jokes
20.
that didn't make the cut.
Right. Yeah, the unfiltered
Hey.
ones.
Chuck says hi. Chuck, thanks for tuning in.
Chuck.
I love you.
Someday Chuck and I are doing a podcast together.
Can't wait.
We're just
to
going
watch
to
that.
argue back for an hour. Just he said, and we're going to go back and forth. It's going to be awesome.
That's
Can't
gonna
wait.
be great. That's a Patreon I'm going to subscribe to.
Right.
Oh man,
I love Chuck.
right.
I don't know why he hates me. I love Chuck.
I can think of some reasons why.
Yeah, you kind of get
Probably.
fired
Yeah,
up.
and you know what? Me too. And I can't blame him. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't fault him.
He's got receipts, man. AJ, have you got kicked off?
He missed
Twitter
an update.
Any Twitter drama lately?
What? Oh, no. But thanks for interrupting, Roger. Me and Andy were about to have a conversation, and you interrupted. So thank you very much, Andy. Thank you. No, not lately. We're literally just like we're if we beat the Bengals tomorrow, I mean it's just smooth sailing. We're not really bitching that much this week. So not a lot of drama on Twitter at this point.
Yeah, because everyone's happy in Steeler Nation, I would imagine, right? Feeling pretty good.
This is the first time in a couple of years that we're not fighting over a quarterback.
So you guys are leading the division. No one in the division is even close to this point. Let's say you win it. Do you think you're going to finally win a playoff game? Are you finally able to cross that off your bucket list?
Bucket list. God, I've probably seen 30 playoff wins in my lifetime, which is more than the Cleveland Browns have had.
Yeah, but that was like when you were in your teens, man. Come on.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking, do you think you're going to win a playoff game? Jesus Christ,
Absolutely.
What am I talking?
He answered yes in
Absolutely.
rapid fire last week. He had no problem.
Ed, I completely forgot who Andy was. I bet it's been so long. I just forgot. Hey, that's him.
Forgot who
Where
I
are
was.
you at?
You wrote
Where are you at
a
this
whole
week?
top 10 about me, but you forget who I am. Yeah.
Where you at this week, AJ? You're obviously in some hotel. It looks like.
Yep.
Where you at?
I'm
this week?
in New York State, Delhi, New York.
Look at this
No
shit,
doubt.
man. Drinking.
Okay.
This is good stuff.
So if there's any murders in that area, it's Jay.
You shut your mouth. You shut your whore mouth right now, Ed.
That's how they're going to track them, is the Dawg Chug appearances from hotels.
I do want to point out, AJ did not answer the question that they would win a playoff
Yeah,
game.
win a playoff game.
Scared, as we are.
Do I fear the
Browns
Bills
play
and
Miami.
the Chiefs? Maybe, but can we beat every other team in the AFC? Absolutely.
All right. So is that a yes? We're going to win a playoff game?
Yes. Welcome. You're back to being the Browns again. How do you feel about that?
Miserable.
You had 2 years where you like, we're gonna be good, and you're not. So
we beat you guys in the playoffs, and that's a more recent playoff win than you guys have. That's weird.
Oh my God, hang your hat
That's
on
weird.
a playoff win.
We are. That's what we have, buddy. That's what we have.
I mean, good for you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jay, my dad's from Pittsburgh. Does that mean I have better blood than Andy?
No, Andy's got absolute pure blood. Look at him; he's pure freaking blood.
That's true.
All right.
I mean, he's so pure blood. His mom and his sister.
I think Andy wants to get rid of you right now, Jay.
He does. You know what? I'll leave. I was a guest. I'm staying too late.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming on. If you have any more, just hit me up. And I know we play you guys again later this year, so we'll come get you. We'll come get you.
I can't believe Andy booted me.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't boot you.
It happens. It happens.
I'll do it. All right, AJ, thanks for coming on. Anything else you got to say? All right, bye. Thank you. That'll work.
All right, so if Roger and Ed both expire and we don't have anyone that can read a top 10, let's not try AJ, okay?
Yeah, reading was very hard for him tonight.
Hard for AJ to read. Boy, that was tough.
I wanted to hit him with the today, Junior, but I could not do that to him.
Graduate school starts in the 7th grade in Pennsylvania. So 6th grade education is.
Why is reading so hard on this show, Andy? What is Dawg Chug and reading? They're just not. They don't go together. What is wrong?
Hey, my first 2 updates were pretty good. I cruised right through them, man. No errors.
Well,
Roger's gotten a lot better. He was illiterate when he started, and now he could get through, like a 1st grade book with no issues. It's awesome.
Hey, what about a Hooked on Phonics sponsorship? They could sponsor the show. Teach everyone how to read.
Then they saw AJ's top 10 and they dumped us.
When you're playing Marvel characters, though, you kind of had you're stumbling a little bit there. But then again, Hulk is he's got a lot of hormones flying through him and everything. Must be hard to talk. So whatever. It was very funny, Roger. We're gonna clip that and send it over
to Brad.
Yeah, to Brad. He'll get a good kick out of it. Anyway. All right. Let's
charge him for it
because we
you
are.
You should charge him to see that video. exclusive content.
That's a really good idea. And I think Crutch said that we're going to, if you get the Patreon, Roger will actually be sitting 10 feet closer to the camera. So,
wow, there you go.
Pretty exciting stuff.
And,
sign up today, $15 a week.
I'm going to set it up.
Yeah. All right. Let's move along. Let's do a little opposition position, Ed.
All right. Yeah.
The audience loves it.
Yeah. Opposition position. The debate game. Will you take the position of your opposition? We'll have Eddie versus Roger tonight, and the question or statement, I should say, the debate question is: firing Stefanski during the season is the right message to send the team and, more importantly, the fans. Firing Stefanski during the season is the right message to send the team and, more importantly, the fans. Andy, what side do you want Roger to take tonight?
Roger should be on the the keep Stefanski side.
Keep Stefanski, and then Eddie. So like I said, firing Stefanski during the season is the right message to send the team, and more importantly, the fans. We'll have Eddie go first.
All right, I'll go with yes, because that's what the fans want. And I understand he's done a lot of good here in Cleveland, and I defended him a lot in writing and on this show and other shows. But it's time for him to go. We need to do better every week. Well, you're not getting any fucking better, so there's that. I don't know how many more times you can say that for an offensive minded guy. His offense stinks. So. I think it sends a good message. It means that they want to. But that I don't know if that means Andrew Berry would leave too. That wasn't asked. Kevin Stefanski, fire him now if you want. If they lose Sunday, absolutely fire him.
Nice, right. Roger.
This organization has never had any continuity. It's never stuck to anything, any plan. He has no roster. He's working with. Listen. They had 6 undrafted free agents make this football team. All right. In year 6, it's torn back down. Watch before the trade deadline, you're going to see Njoku. I think Ward's going to go. They're cleaning house. We're stuck with Myles Garrett and his pissy attitude. I'm happy he's miserable. I can't wait for Halloween and see what he's dressed up as. Kevin Stefanski is doing the best job. He's developing the young players. I don't see as many mistakes. He's got to keep cleaning that up, and get back to work. They got to get back to work. And everybody, from the coaches to everybody, needs to just keep putting their head down and work.
You know the roster he inherited, right, Roger?
I tried, man.
The roster inherited all those good guys, and then that was, come on, man.
Right. You're out of order. This is not a go back and forth. This is one person makes a statement, the other person makes a statement that we judge.
Unless you want to go back and forth and like murder each other, then we're cool with
that. We could do that.
I didn't even bring up his beard and his dashing looks.
Yeah.
The ladies still love it.
Well, the ladies do love that.
Well, it's going to be up to Andy and I to decide the winner tonight. Andy, what are you leaning towards here?
Well, I got to say, I think we're all a little fired up on this one this week. And, a lot of what Eddie said rang true. And then Roger he made some good cases. This is a very young team. We got a lot of undrafted free agents playing a lot of football, which is not a good thing. At the end of the day, we're trying to develop a young core to take us into the future. But we're not playing competitive football on any level. And, I expect that this roster should be winning a couple of games. Now, they're not going to be great, but they should be better than they are. And I didn't see Roger really answering that question. I think what he should have done is leaned into, look, since Lana's been here, the Dawg Chug's had like a 28% bump in ratings. And, she loves Kevin, so we should love Kevin, even though we
should love Kevin.
So for Lana,
I love Kevin.
If you like Lana, then you like Kevin, even though we as Browns fans shouldn't want Kevin here. So I think that was a missed opportunity. I'm going Eddie.
I would have to agree, Andy. I wasn't sold technically with either of their arguments. I was more sold with your argument when it comes to getting the Lana Simps and the show ratings up 28%, like you said. So Eddie, congratulations, you win opposition position.
Roger, you were in a tough spot, man. It's hard to argue.
Yeah,
tough spot. And I was gonna bring in the beard, I was gonna bring in the dashing looks and Lana, but she took a beating on Bougie last night, and she found out she had to go home. And when she walked in the door, Stefanski's like, "Oh, your friends want me fired?" And what is she gonna say? Everybody wants them fired. Everybody she knows wants them fired, and it's rough on her right now, I guess. So I didn't want to pile on.
Roger, after debating
Max Struess to go to Max Struess. Shout out Max Struess.
To him. Roger, after this debate, I've come to the conclusion we just need to get better, dude. We just need to do better.
Yeah.
We just need to get better.
Point.
Everybody.
All right. Very, very good. Let's move it along to Spit, Sip, Chug.
Spit, Sip, Chug. That's right. Our classic, most known game that the Dawg Chug is famous for, Spit, Sip, Chug. If you happen to agree with the statement, it's a statement, not question. You will chug, you will spit if you vehemently disagree, or you will sip. Eddie, can Roger sip tonight?
No.
All right. Well, that's fair. All right. We will start.
I also cannot sip. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let's just say no one can sip tonight.
No sip. Okay.
Table.
No
sip. Spit or chug.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll start with this one. It's a must-win for Kevin Stefanski against the Mammal fish, aka the Dolphins.
Who are we starting with? Oh,
Eddie on this one. Yeah.
Sorry, you said that.
Oh no, I chugged it just because I went with the statement. My bad. I didn't know the order. Yeah, absolutely. I just stated why. If he doesn't win, I think the loser of this game, their coach gets fired.
Oh, wow. Mike McDaniel versus Kevin Stefanski in a game for your job. Okay, all right. Only in Cleveland. Nice weather out here too on Sunday. Andy.
Yeah, let's review the last few games. The Ravens. That was a impossible test that we were going to go in and beat the Ravens. This is when Lamar Jackson was healthy. We did not. We got our asses whooped. It was horrible. Then we played the Green Bay Packers. Is that correct? A game, another team that I think is probably going to be in the Super Bowl. They had their quarterback at that time. Am I right? Anyway, doesn't matter. Point is, we ended up like winning the ugliest game possible. We kept it close. That was the only game that you could feel good about. Then we played the Detroit Lions. Is that correct? Do I have their own?
Yes.
Yeah. And again, a fantastic, light years beyond us. We have no business being competitive in that game. They mopped the floor with us. Then the Minnesota Vikings, without their quarterback, we actually played very, very well in that game. Just couldn't get it done, probably because we made some poor decisions. And that was frustrating. And then we played the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Pittsburgh with a rookie quarterback. Didn't expect we were going to win that game. We didn't. They kicked our ass. Here's the thing. We're playing the Miami Dolphins, a team that's as inept as we are, I think. I think it's pretty safe to say. And they don't have a defense. They don't have a great offense. They're without their star receiver. We absolutely should win this game. In fact, we are the fucking favorites to win this game. So if we can't win this game coming into 1-5, if we can't give the roster that actually has talent the confidence to say, hey, we get to celebrate. We won a game. Maybe even a game that we just dominate the whole game and we look good and we finish and we can feel good about that and then go into another winnable game. If we can't do that, fire him next week. Like, don't even let him get on the plane. We're not going to get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? He should be fired immediately.
Yeah.
Key card denied.
Absolute must win. Look, at the end of the day, I don't see a lot of value in kicking Kevin off the team now. We went through the gauntlet, but now it's the soft part of the schedule. So it's put up or shut up time, buddy. We got to get to like 7 wins, and it has to start Sunday. Yeah. If it doesn't, it's so bad that I think you do have to pull that lever and find a replacement just because there's too many good players on this team that deserve it.
Yep, there it is. I am going to follow the 2 gentlemen before me and chug as well. has to win this game, but also too, you got to score some points here. Like I am so sick of the averaging. The points per game is Hugh Jackson level at this point, and the frustration level is mounting with the fans that we watch a game. I know the Guardians. I mean, they're the only team that can be as bad as they are offensively and still make the playoffs. And in the NFL, which is strange because the NFL you can actually score on defense, unlike baseball. The Guardians got it done, won the division, and got in, and the Browns looked so piss poor horribly. Shout out MC Lawrence. His prediction: Dolphins 27, Browns 17. That's not good for Kevin Stefanski. So I'm chugging on that one. It's got to be a must win for him. But it's also, you got to score some points and look like a competent football team. Like to Andy's point, so many good players on the Browns still. I know, overall maybe not a great roster, but there are some great players on the Browns, and you got to start winning at least a few games, and it has to start Sunday. Roger.
I'm chugging.
Now we're all chugging then too, because that's a clean sweep.
Yes. It's a must win for everybody, of course, but for Kevin Stefanski, he's already lost the locker room. I don't see him winning. I seen Miami coming in here. Their coach, he's baked half of it. He's stoned out of his mind. He's, higher than Cheech and Chong, he seems like to me. And he's just going to come rolling in here with the sweatpants pulled up to his knees, and he's going to just beat us.
Those are capris.
Stefanski's lost the locker room. It's a must win for him to prove that he does have the locker room, I guess, to me. And chopping block.
Chopping block. Right. Wow. Well, that was a good one. We all chugged on that one. Basically, get it done, Kevin Stefanski. Yeah. That will bring us to statement number 2. We will start with Andy. I'm trying to think where we should go with this, but let's go here. Only 2 games in, but Dillon Gabriel will never be a franchise quarterback.
Wow. Yeah, I understand I can't sip. I think that's unfair to chug on. Honestly, he looks like a career backup that you'd feel good about. Mm-hmm. And I haven't seen enough to make me think that he could even possibly be a franchise quarterback. But then again, with everything going on with the offense, it's hard for me to put it all on the quarterback right now. The head coach is having some substantial problems in the locker room, the drop passes. I need to see a little bit more before I can chug on that. So unfortunately, even though I think I'm going to regret this, I'm going to spit this one. I'm a big Gabriel fan. I like the way he composes himself and everything. I do think his limitations are going to get the better of him, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say I want to see more. I'm excited to see more. I'm not super encouraged that it's like I think we're going to draft a quarterback, obviously, to be his successor, but I could change my mind over the next 11 games, and I'm gonna for that reason I'm gonna spit.
It's funny because everything Andy said I totally agree with, but I'm chugging on it because I am kind of there with the whole franchise. I don't think he'll ever be a franchise quarterback. I think when Andy says the point that he's a backup quarterback, I think he's could be a very good backup quarterback. But the problem is his limitations, the height and the things, and especially with the bad offensive line that the Browns have. In the bad offensive lines, is becoming an epidemic in the National Football League. You look at the Bengals, there's a lot of teams that have bad offensive lines. And I don't know, Cleveland had such a great offensive line for like 10 years when we had like Joe Thomas. And it was we wasted such a good offensive line. I don't think we realized how great it really was with Batonio and all them. So, but I don't think you're ever going to have a perfect situation. So I don't think Dillon Gabriel will probably never be a franchise quarterback. I don't even think Tua's a franchise quarterback. I think that term franchise quarterback is, designed for people like, Marino and Elway and Montana. Those are franchise quarterbacks. I think Bernie Kosar, and I think Baker Mayfield right now is a franchise quarterback. I hate to keep bringing that dead horse up, but hey, that horse is living. He's living well in Tampa Bay right now. So, but I do think Dillon Gabriel, I like everything Andy said about him. He's a great guy. I think he does everything right when it comes to, for the team, and he's well prepared. And, I liked him at Oregon, even though he beat Ohio State once, but we got you in the Rose Bowl. But I don't think he'll ever be that. So that's why I'm going to do what Andy didn't do, but Andy will eventually do, would have chugged on that one, but he's being the nice guy tonight. Roger.
I'm chugging.
Yeah. We could all be chugging if Andy would have.
And I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. By year 4 of his 6-year college career, everybody knew he wasn't a franchise quarterback. That's why he played 6 years in college. He's a Colt McCoy. He's a good backup. He's going to carry a clipboard. He's probably going to make a lot of money in the NFL because he's a smart quarterback. He can come in and take over, finish a game off for you, maybe starter 1 or 2, but he can't play all 16 and take you to the playoffs. How are we even saying that when people were doubting Baker Mayfield? And this is left-handed, shorter Baker Mayfield with half the heart. No, I'm chugging.
Damn, nice.
First off, before I answer, left-handed, shorter Baker Mayfield. That was quite the comparison that does not make sense. I'm sorry, Roger.
I don't know.
I know. The Hulk's coming. The Hulk's getting tired. I hate doing this.
Don't make me angry.
I hate the fact that I took the sip out for all of us tonight because, sometimes that happens. But I'm going to actually chug this as well.
Oh, we could all be chugging. Andy, switch your answer. Let's chug.
I said what I said.
And I don't think it's fair either to judge him off of 2 games and, a training camp where they had 4 quarterbacks in to compete, but there was no competition because Kenny Pickett got hurt. They hate Shedeur Sanders. Joe Flacco's been there before and got us to the playoffs. Okay, but you haven't seen enough of him. But in the little we have seen of him, I just don't see where he's gonna. He got sacked 6 times last week. Better quarterbacks escape that. Well, I mean, the offensive line is also terrible, which also plays into it. Receivers suck. Like Jerry Jeudy, I love Jerry Jeudy, but right now he sucks. He cannot catch a cold. And it's fault. Well, I guess it's hard to catch a cold when it's 80 degrees out in October.
Receiver 3.
Yeah, and he even a 2 on certain teams, but he can't catch. I'm gonna just chug it. I think a backup role, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think what Roger said actually was the best thing is we knew in year 4 he was a backup NFL quarterback, and then he played 6 years for a reason in college. Like if he was better than that, he would have been out of there after 4 years, but he wasn't.
He bounced around. And
then he finally got his footing in Oregon. Like that's cool. And
he's gonna make a lot of money.
He is gonna make a shit ton of money, and good for him. I hope he makes it. I hope he is a franchise quarterback for us, but I just don't see it. Like he was getting compared to Drew Brees
for years. I'd love it.
He was getting compared to Drew Brees. Wouldn't it be ironic if Shedeur was the franchise quarterback and Gabriel backed him up for all those years? Like for the next 10 years, that's what we have. It'd be hilarious.
Nice.
James says that any quarterback that can't ride all the rides at Cedar Point are not allowed to be a franchise quarterback. That's hilarious. James, you are going to write the next AJ top 10, so hopefully it'll be fun.
There we go.
Well done. All right.
Yeah. And actually, honestly, James, your writing doesn't have to be well done to be better than AJ's tonight. So don't worry about that. The bar is not high.
Yeah,
we just want to set AJ up for success. That's my point.
Yeah. That's from last week's update, actually.
That's true. Thank you, Roger. That will we'll move it along to statement.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Statement number 3, and I get the envious task of going first. Shedeur Sanders is actually better off not playing. You know what? I'm gonna chug because everybody loves him. Everybody thinks he's the franchise quarterback that's gonna save Cleveland because he hasn't come in there and looked bad. And honestly, with Kevin Stefanski, it's maybe a blessing that he doesn't have to come in and run those shit plays. Because here's the thing. So I'm watching, and Andy made a good point. He's talking about the Minnesota coach, McConnell, whatever, like that. Like, he's got an innovative offense. And I was looking at the Pittsburgh, when they were showing like the alt 22s, we got routes and Gabriel's getting sacked. And I'm looking at like, you got 2 guys going the same spot. Nobody's open. Now, there were a couple of times that he missed some open. Okay, every game, there's always times where there's somebody wide open that the quarterback doesn't see. That happens every game. Okay. Sorry, the quarterback doesn't have 5 eyes. He has 2 eyes, and sorry, there's 300-pound men coming at him really, really fast.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, but here's the thing. Like, Kevin Stefanski's offense, like I'm looking, usually there's nobody open. Usually, like seriously, I've never seen a guy that's supposed to be an offensive guru. Uh-oh. Those are the six deadly words right there. But
fighting words.
Yeah, right there. But so that's why I have to chug on that one, because Shedeur, hey man, people love you right now, and if they don't have to see you play in Stefanski's bad offense, then you know what, you're the greatest quarterback that Cleveland's ever had, and why do you want to expose yourself to not be? So, Roger,
I'm spitting. Oh, you're getting a paycheck. You got a job. If you got to go out there, you're going to be better off for playing in the game, getting some time in an NFL game. Listen, back in the old days, this kind of leads back to the last one. Guys don't get. Brian Sipes sat on this team for 9 years or 7 years before he had a decent season. You know what I mean? And no, you get out there and get your head kicked in if that's what happens. But is it like all the Shedeur people saying that he makes every team better everywhere he went? And if he's a franchise guy, listen, Baker Mayfield came in on that team. Look at that offense that he had. He had Landry. I'll give you Landry, but Judy's supposed to be Landry or better, because Landry came in as a slaughter or two.
Yeah.
He had Brashard Perryman, who he got paid. Brashard Perryman got paid because of Mayfield's rookie season. So, yes, he should go out there and play. He won't be better off not playing. Go out there and see what you got. Go out there and he had Baker Mayfield didn't have Nick Chubb. He had the Buckeye. What was it? Carlos Hyde in the backfield. So Shedeur Sanders got I give him a lot of shit because he's a buck rental, but the running back Junkins is a beast. Just pound him 30 times a game and put Shedeur out there and see what he can do. I spit on it. Screw that.
Oh damn. Was that Hulk or was that Roger?
That's
I don't know the difference now.
Dawg Chug brought to you by Domino's Pizza, by the way.
I wish.
Eddie.
I wish.
So the statement was Shedeur is better off not playing right now. Right?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to chug that.
See, Eddie's chugging. Eddie's thinking smartly.
So I'm going to argue against what Roger just said. He needs to get in there and get his shot, get hit and play the game. Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 or 4 years behind Brett Favre. Jordan Love sat for 3 or 4 years. Now, I know it's beneficial if there's a veteran quarterback that he can learn from, but if he's sitting, he can still absorb everything. If Stefanski lasts this season and he continues to be the head coach and somehow he adapts his offense and somehow becomes good, then maybe that's the time for Shedeur to come in after 2 or 3 years and boom, there he is. We're probably going to see him this year. We're probably going to do that, but I think getting all those mentors. Tom Brady even said it best. He's like, they don't develop quarterbacks anymore because a lot of them are expected to just go in there and just be great. I used to have this argument with my buddy all the time. Oh, he's a first-round pick, and he's doing this and this. Well, yeah, he's a first-round pick, and he's supposed to be good, but he's not just going to be in a Hall of Fame career in year one. He's not just going to be, great right off the bat. Now, are there great rookies? Yes, there's great rookies all the time, every year. There's Rookie of the Year for a reason. But it's not like they're in the peak of their career then. Like, people expect them to be in the peak of their career. Shedeur, he didn't win a lot at Colorado. So why would he win a lot in Cleveland? They don't win a lot here anyway. But sit him for for at least this year, and maybe Gabriel takes that step and he's good. And maybe it's the backup. I doubt it, but I don't need to see him play right now. I'm sick of hearing about him, though. I am sick of hearing him go, what's Shedeur? I don't care. If he's not playing, I don't care.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
We know you are, Roger. We know you are. Andy.
Any quarterback that doesn't want to play, and I don't know if this question is saying, is he better off? Should he be happy if he doesn't play?
His career is he better off career-wise?
That's the way I'm taking it. Anyone that's more focused on like, oh gosh, if I go out there, I'm gonna look bad and whatever. They suck. That's the wrong mentality to own a locker room. He should be counting the seconds till he gets to go out there and prove that he is a great NFL quarterback, that he wasn't capable of being, average at Colorado, that he's going to be great in the NFL. I hope that that's his mentality, and he can't wait to get out there. And I'm excited to see it. Not sure it's going to go well, but I hope it does. So yeah, if he's worrying about being out there and preserving his legacy for his next opportunity for 3 years down the line, I don't know. Get the bum out of here, because that doesn't interest me at all. Get out there, prove that you're worth the draft pick, prove that you should have been a first round pick and you fell because of nonsense. That should be his only thing that he's focused on. So yeah, I gotta spit on this one.
I do want to add to what you said.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I think he is chomping at the bit to get in.
I think so too.
Because of what he said, was it last week or week before, where he said, "Have you looked around the league?"
Yeah, that he could be. Yeah,
I'm a top 32 quarterback in this league right now, and I love that moxie. I love that confidence, and I hopefully we get to see it. You know, but so I think he is chomping at the bit, Andy. I think he is.
And then so let's see.
Right. I don't think he's like. Oh, let me just stand here and look pretty and then go.
Let me add one more point. Everyone knows how bad this team is right now. Everyone can see that. So if he comes in and he's just mediocre, no one's going to be, oh, he sucks.
Right.
Go, oh, he threw for 1 touchdown, and 180 yards on a horrible team, and he moved the offense and he looked decent doing it. Like, they're going to give him credit. Right. No one's going to sit there and just write him off because he had a bad game. They're going to be like, oh, he's on a Kevin Stefanski offense. Of course he's going to suck. He sucked less than most of the shitty guys they put out there. So he's probably fantastic.
Yeah.
My opinion.
No, I think that's pretty accurate. Go ahead, Roger.
I said wrist up. I got my watch.
Oh, you went. Oh, I see. Okay, well,
I got my watch on. Look, I put the watch on. You can't see it because I'm so far away.
Yeah, right. Well, see, Patreon, like Andy said, $15 a week, you'll get Roger closer up, and for $15 a week.
All right.
Well,
sorry.
Last bit. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to do something fun here. Last bit, sip, chug, because we're running out of time here. Let's all answer this together. I think we could do this and have a consensus. Okay, statement being, I'm going to say the statement, and we all answer together. The Cavs will win the Eastern Conference. We're all chugging, right?
Chugging.
We're all chugging.
Sure, chug.
Oh, Andy, no.
Andy ruined it.
I just don't see it. I hope so.
I almost legit spit my beer out when he spit.
Andy, who do you got taking it if it's not the Cavs?
Well, it's going to be another team, not the Cavs.
Damn you, Andy. All right. Well,
I hope they do, but yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just so worn down by how shitty things have been lately that
that's fair.
It's hard for me to envision.
Yeah.
I'm excited for next week, right? Next week is the I can't wait. Like, just to see a team that's like
a week from
good.
tonight, I think the opening night is.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm elated to be able to watch a team be good, probably great, maybe elite. I just want good, and that's exciting. So I can't wait for the Cavs. But do I think they're gonna win? Make it to the NBA Finals? No, I don't.
Well, you killed that, Andy. You killed that.
Do you think it's gonna be the? If it's not them, do you think the Knicks are the favorite?
I would have to say yes.
It's either one of those two, right?
Yeah, because Indiana's he's hurt. Halliburton, and then
Celtics are hurt.
Yeah, Celtics are hurt.
The Heat are the Heat.
Yeah, Magic maybe. I don't know.
If their guys can take that next step, yeah, sure.
Yep. All right. Well,
maybe the Hawks. Maybe doubt it.
That will conclude Spit Sip Chug. We got one more segment, and then Andy's going to kick us out of here. But Andy, this rapid fire was basically kind of designed for a chick. But since we don't got one, you're going under rapid fire tonight, Andy.
Let's do it.
All right, rapid fire. 3 seconds to answer. Don't say anything more. And here we go. Brown should fire Stefanski.
Yes.
Brown should have made Mike Vrabel head coach.
No.
Dylan Gabriel sucks.
No.
Brown should play Sanders.
Eventually.
The Browns defense is giving up.
No.
Jerry Jeudy is booty.
No.
Browns fans crashing out is kind of funny.
I'm not undetermined what you're trying to say.
Fair enough. Guardians will sign a free agent not named Austin Hedges.
Yes.
Evan Mobley will win MVP.
No.
We answered this one. Cavs will win the Eastern Conference. We know you said no.
No, they will not.
And finally, if chicks don't dress like sluts for Halloween, are they doing it wrong?
They should look. My God, they should be dressing. Yes, they whatever. Good Lord. At the end of the day, here's what I'm trying to say. Dress however the fuck you want, but I appreciate when they dress a little more provocatively. Okay?
Nice.
The old man.
And you are off rapid fire. Good job.
Sorry. Very drunk, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
No, not you.
All right. We have one more segment beyond that. We got to do our picks.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do the picks. Yes.
And by the way, we put out there. Did anyone weigh in the chat? I didn't see it, but we need a fifth pick. There could be money in this for you, actually. So
There could be.
anyway, we're all going to pick a game, NFL or college, against the spread, and if we get all 5 right, we are going to win cold hard cash. Unfortunately, we've never won. We've been doing this for like 4 years. Yes, I am drunk, of course, for being observant. I think I just said that. So,
can I give a story that's good news for us? A story that's like good fortune for us. So last year was me and 4 other guys in a parlay every week. We picked 2 touchdown scores for $1 each. Didn't hit shit. This year we added another guy, and someone's like, "Oh, hey, instead of doing 2 picks, let's do 1 pick each until we hit something." Cool, no problem. A few weeks ago, $6 won a 746, which is not a lot by any means, but we finally hit it. So I've been on this pick quite a few times. So that's the feel good. We're going to do it this week's story. So
you're a good luck charm.
Yes, we're going to do it. Yes, and I won in darts last night.
Right.
It was awesome.
All right. I do want to point out. Good Lord. In this pool, there's 161 teams. The Dawg Chug, out of 161 teams, we are in 158th place.
Nice, not last.
Not doing well, but that just means we're gonna do better. So if I were you, I would bet all these
almost
picks.
Statistically impossible for us not to do better.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I think Force Nature is saying that take the Patriots because they're not going to lose. But are you saying they're going to cover the spread? If you are, then we will absolutely take the. Oh my God! Hold on. Picks. So should we just take the Patriots and then we'll go from there?
Sure, why not? Hey, it's the only response we got. Thanks, Force of Nature.
Okay, so the Patriots have to beat the Tennessee Titans by 7.5. And now, this might not be a great pick because they just fired their coach, and I have a theory that when you fire your coach, who's terrible, that like releases all the pent up steam that's built up in the locker room, and then they just go out.
Have you watched them play? They're pretty bad though.
It's
They're
a
pretty
trap.
But that's what I'm saying. Are they bad because the coach sucked? If I was if I was to pick this game, I would put a lot of money on Tennessee. But I respect Force Nature. You come out here all the time.
Yep.
You're awesome. You bring the heat with comments. So
hey.
We'll pick New England, but I'm just saying, if it goes the other way, I might have a rant against you like I had against Lana 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Lana here. And by the way, Lana once again picked Thursday Night Football. She again fucked it up.
Yeah, it was over before it started. It was over.
Don't pick Thursday. Do not pick Thursday.
The lock. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep New England for now, unless someone changes their mind. Unfortunately, who do we want to start with? Eddie, start with you.
Let's see. There's a lot of things I want to do this week. Like the Detroit game entices me, but ultimately, I think I'm going to go Colts. Are they plus 1.5? Or
the Colts?
Yeah,
Colts
are
plus 1.5 against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Let me do that. Colts plus 1.5.
All right.
Oh well, that's my win. I was going to take the Chargers. Chargers going to beat them at home. All right, Eddie.
Eddie, we have a lot of rats. This is why we might win this week, because the mainstays of the Dawg Chug hate the first 2 picks. This means we're probably going to be 2-0, and then we should keep the next 3 right. because we're terrible. Don't forget. I'll go Ed next.
Okay. So here's the deal. Carolina's at the Jets, and Carolina's given up a point. I mean, the Jets, are they really? I mean, they got to win one game, right? And this might be the game, but they're only getting a point, and they're at home.
They're getting a point and a half, by the way.
Yeah, it's a point and a half. Okay, Eddie, who's winning between Carolina and the Jets?
I think Carolina wins.
You think Carolina wins? All right, let's go Carolina Panthers.
Ooh. All right, so when you get that pick right, you're not allowed to take credit. We have to give Eddie the credit, right?
All right, then give me the Jets then.
Also, you just asked, the Jets can't go, they had to win a game, right?
Yeah.
I hope to God they do not. So they beat our record of 0-7 or 0-16. They'll be 0-17.
I know, but it helps the Browns that they win. So give me the Jets. Give me the Jets.
All right, we take the Jets.
And the point and a half.
Even though
goddamn Jets.
Even though you asked Eddie for his opinion and you took it, but then you went back. So
again, then you said I wasn't going to get credit for it. I'm like, I can't have that.
3 controversial picks. I think we're going to win this week, guys.
I know, exactly. I'm just trying to. Yeah, thank you.
All right. You would get credit though for giving me the power of the pick. So you would get credit for that.
Yeah, 2 Eds are better than 1.
That's
Roger.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eddie. I'm glad Eddie took that because that's actually, I think, it's a good bet now. Because Chargers only going to win by 3, and he's getting 4.5. I had even, and I had the Chargers minus 1.5 to 2 sides. I'm getting
1.5. Roger.
The Chargers in that. But you know what I like? I think the Giants are going to cover in Denver. They're going to. What's the spread? I got 6.5.
I got 7.5.
It's 6.5. Yep.
Oh, move.
I want the Giants with the 6.5. I think they're going to cover in Denver.
All right. And then
plus 6.5.
I was going to take the Chicago Bears.
Bears.
The New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
They're giving 5.5 points. But since we've all done kind of weird opposite shit, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, plus 5.5. We are locked in.
Andy, I actually like that for the reason of how the Bears just beat the Commanders this week with Jaden Daniels coming back. I like it for that exact same reason. No one's coming back or anything, but I like it for that weird.
They'll choke. The Bears will choke. So you're right. I can see that. Yeah.
Caleb Williams paints his fingernail, so
yeah, that's right.
That's strange. Nothing. No, if there's anything wrong with that, but
you kind of are alluding to that. Kind of are.
Well, I had to
nothing wrong with that if you're doing it. When you work at Amazon, but when you do it as a NFL quarterback,
sure, exactly.
All right. So, if anyone's scoring at home, take the Patriots, take the Saints, take the Jets, take the Giants, take the Colts, and you're going to win a lot of fucking money because a 5-way parlay, that's going to be huge. You can pay off.
Who would ever think the Jets and Giants would be picked in the same week, and that's a good thing?
Well, again,
I mean,
we went
opposite. I will say though,
New Jersey.
If the Jets lose that, this is all on Ed because he went against.
Just blame me. That's fair.
If we go 4-1 and the only team that loses is the Jets, then yes, we'll absolutely be crucifying
Lana. I'm gonna blame Lana.
No.
All right,
Lana's good to me, even though I'm like 2.5 feet taller than her. It's weird.
Right. No Thursday night games no more.
Thank God.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do Thursday, just do a same game parlay. Just do that for Thursdays. That's
be done.
All right.
Look, I'm a gambling addict. Any Thursday night game, take the opposite of what you think because that always is the winner.
The Bengals are gonna win.
No, I don't think they're gonna win. They're gonna cover.
Yeah, okay.
I think they're gonna win.
That's all we need is cover.
Flacco's gonna be
Flacco for Flacco. Let's go.
Yes.
Eddie, do you think you'll be on next week chugging?
Actually, yes, because not for the Browns, but because Roger and I struck a deal that every time my darts team wins, I'm going to chug because I don't foresee us winning many games the rest of the year. So it could be a double chug week. So if the Browns beat the Dolphins and then our team beats whoever we play next week, I think they're scrubs, but we'll see. Then I'll do 2 chugs.
All right. 2 chugs of what?
So two beer chugs. So if the Browns win, I'll do a chug for them.
What beer will you be chugging? The audience
I don't know yet. It's either going to be
All
some
right,
Oktoberfest
surprise
or
us.
some pumpkin beer. It's one seasonal. It's going to be pumpkin or Oktoberfest.
Will it be the same beer or
Surprises.
will it be two different beers?
Oh, that's a great question. It's probably going to be the same beer. Depends on if the Browns can score 20 points and win, then it'll be two different beers.
All right. Well, we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I agree. I think the Browns are going to win this game because if we lose, it's easy. The Browns should fire Kevin Stefanski. It's never easy as a Cleveland fan. It's always got to be complicated.
We're gonna win because there'll be a quarterback that we want next year that we won't be able to get.
I don't see any that great of quarterbacks coming out, but
I don't either, honestly. Yeah, I don't either.
I'm also not a quarterback guru.
You're not a Fernando Mendoza fan?
No, because it's fuck him because he doesn't play for
I saw someone
Buckeyes,
literally advocating that the Browns should draft Drew Lar and then get James Franklin to be next head coach.
So we can be even less mid than we already are. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
I'll say one thing about Franklin. He gets them to like big games or whatever. They just don't win them. Stefanski can't even get us there anymore.
Yeah, but would that be the way you would go?
No. But no.
Oh my God. All right. Anyway, with all that, this has been a fantastic Dawg Chug. Roger, well done. Turning into Hulk. That was
what happened?
What happened? I did.
Watch the tape. You'll see what happened.
I've never seen them in the same room, Andy. I've never seen them in the same room together.
AJ, thanks for coming on and roasting me and being awesome. You're the best, except for when it comes to reading. But reading's hard. I understand the education.
Reading's not hard. Reading's not hard.
Well, Eddie, come on. You're an
I'm not very far from AJ.
Remember, King Edward
and my education is way better than his. I grew up in the sticks, and he grew up in Pittsburgh, and my education is way better than his. So.
Sorry. Fine.
Well,
then
you're
you have
closer.
an IQ above 70. Stop showing off. Good Lord.
Andy, what AJ did tonight makes me want to ban English in America.
Or at least in Pittsburgh.
AJ, we can't wait for you to come back on. Ed, thank you for running the show when I was off last week and for keeping it moving this week. We got a really fun, hopefully a bit coming next week that I hope you guys will all enjoy that I'm working on. Wasn't ready this week, but hopefully we're going to squeeze it in next week. Thanks for everyone coming on, chatting. I guess Force Nature, you win again for the what do we call that? The
contributor of the night.
The greatest pool never won.
Although Casa Nostra,
Dawg Chugger of the night.
You are a strong runner-up. I hope you come back next week. We're on Wednesdays.
Dog of the night.
We appreciate all of you.
I got the Dawg Chug page on Twitter. I do put up the show tomorrow morning. It'll be up there, so check it out. Dawg Chug page.
Hey, Dawg Chug Patreon, $15 a week.
Thank you, Eddie.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. And with all that being said, let's go Browns. Let's get the win. Let's get the win this Sunday.
Go Blue.
I know it's meaningless, but it's going to feel better than it felt the last couple of weeks. So let's just get the win. The players on this team deserve it. So go Browns and drink if you got them. I love you all.
Go Browns.